Hey everybody, JC here, Tuesday night, March 20th, tracking another March winter storm if you can believe it. Let's dive right in. This is live radar, and this is our wave 1 from today. As you can see, it's breaking up. Now, a decent amount of snowfall fell between Philly and Toms River today, running through Burlington and Ocean County. Enough of a precipitation rate to bring the colder air down and actually stick to even roads. So that area is very slippery still, very slushy. So please be careful if you're out driving in that area. The rest of the state is kind of transitioned over to a rainy sleet mix, and things are just kind of going to taper off. And we'll have a lull in precipitation until about 3 or 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. Now, this is the Earth map, and it's based on a GFS run. It's the first frame of the run, so it's fairly accurate. I just want to use it to show the surface low that's developing here. And as you can see, we already have some pretty strong northeast winds pushing up against the Jersey Shore. Gust of 15-20 miles an hour already, sustained 10 to 20. That's only going to increase throughout the remainder of this event. If we go up to 500 millibars, you can see the surface low, the upper level low here approaching the Ohio Valley. And that's going to ultimately pull our surface low in close to the coast tomorrow morning through tomorrow afternoon. And this is the latest NAM. And what I want to show is the past few days. Watch this Pacific shortwave cross the country. See it right there? And then it kind of just vanishes. And now we have the northern stream energy that dives in behind. I'm just going to rock this back and forth so you can see that northern energy dive in and enhance the development of this upper level low, causing the cyclonic flow up at about 18,000 feet. And that's going to be the main player and driver for the surface low. When we go down to the surface, you can see the low just off the southern Delmarva Peninsula. It's going to keep it in that area. See how it's tugging it even though everything else is moving east, keeping it close, and then finally it's going to interact with it enough to form our snowstorm right here over Jersey. And that will go all the way into the early hours of Thursday morning. Now tomorrow when you wake up, you might see a rain-snow line right across southern Jersey. That's expected. The surface temperatures are above zero. It's just going to happen. But these northeast winds are just going to continue to intensify. This is the SPC mesoanalysis map. It's just surface low pressure. You can see how it's transferring from that Pacific shortwave location over to the coast. And if we rock forward 2 hours, 4 hours, and then 6 hours, you can see it form off Delmarva and intensify. Now it's probably going to get into the 990s. That's not an issue. It might get down into the 980s, and that's in millibars. The deeper the millibars, the stronger the storm. Let's look at some upper level satellite imagery. You can see our mid-latitude cyclone forming. Textbook Norwegian cyclone model. This is our storm coming up off the southeast U.S. And I can tell you right now there's a lot of lightning there off the southeast U.S. Moving in towards the outer banks, and that's eventually going to make it up our way. So tomorrow you might see some thunder sleet, some thunder snow. There's definitely enough convective potential there to hear some boomers, and we'll point that out, or I'm sure you'll all point that out on social media. You can clearly see our upper level low defined over Kentucky, the Ohio Valley region, and again it's going to pull that surface low right in close to New Jersey and give us those strong winds and energy to cause our snowstorm tomorrow. So this was the map we released at 5 p.m. today. It is our final call heading into this event. And what we want to illustrate is that it's mainly an I-95 jackpot. As you go west of Philly, it's sort of north of 95. If you go east of New York City, it's kind of south of 95. But as far as through New Jersey goes, it's an I-95 jackpot. Monmouth County is probably going to be the snowiest coastal county, with Ocean County a close number 2 right behind that. But the main accumulations go back to York and Lancaster and through Trenton and right into northern Monmouth, right in that central Jersey area. We believe that southeast New Jersey will still see accumulations, but it's going to be inhibited down there by the marine influence of those northeast winds and proximity to the low itself, which could be as close as right here. We believe that the elevations of northwest New Jersey are going to see a little bit of less accumulation due to the confluence to the north. There's a tremendous amount of dry, sinking air that's going to be up there. There's going to be a sharp cutoff. and to count that confluence, or subsidence, which is the sinking air, that's going to counteract the lifting air over this jackpot zone. So that's how we kind of see things shaping up. Now, the biggest hazard is going to be the heavy wet snow that will be resting on power lines, tree branches. That heavy weight can make those items fall and cause widespread power outages. I think that's going to be the headline hazard from this event tomorrow, is widespread power outages. We also have the coastal flooding to worry about along the Jersey coast. And we believe that southeast New Jersey, while they'll see the least amount of accumulations, they have the highest chance for coastal flooding, because they're going to be close to that low with the northeast wind-driven storm surge. We're going to have to watch the next 3 to 4 high tides. The first one starting tonight, the second one tomorrow close to noon, the third tomorrow night near midnight, and then the fourth on Thursday closer to noon. Those 3 to 4 high tides are going to be higher than normal, at least moderate flooding criteria, possibly major. So please be careful there along the coast. I'll be live casting this storm throughout tomorrow. I'll be checking in periodically. You know where to find me. I'm Jonathan Carr. Have a great night. Be safe.